All right. All right. We are live. Welcome back to Plug Talk. Feels like we just got off Plug Talk, man. Now here we are. We back. We are back. Good morning, Prolific. Prince Jazz. Good morning, bro. Good morning. And yes, only one NBA game, but that's okay. We got college basketball. There is a couple of college football games, but nothing I like. And we have NFL tonight. So you can kind of fill the void there a little bit. Prolific. It's not terrible. Um, I love today. I love today. Very easy for me. Not a big show. We could probably be done this show within an hour. Um, and on top of it, I ain't got to cap many games. I can only do an article or two today. I don't know if you guys peep tomorrow's slate. But yeah, yeah. Tomorrow got a lot of work to do. That's for damn sure. I'm probably going to be up until 1 o'clock tonight writing articles for tomorrow because we have a awesome slate to start our weekend off tomorrow. So Friday has a humongous slate, and then obviously we all know this time of year we all know how the weekend is when it comes to sports betting. Absolutely ridiculous. Um, and if you're a handicapper or a content creator, man, hats off to y'all, man, because Jesus, I know how it is, bro. It is tough. These weekends, man, are not easy, bro. Even like I said, our weekends now start Thursday night. At least for me, my weekends now start Thursday night, y'all, because I have so much shit that I have to do to prepare for the weekend. If it's videos, if it's articles, capping the slate, that my weekend literally starts tonight. So tomorrow's slate is humongous, man. We have a ton of fucking games tomorrow. Today's slate actually the games look shitty, but I think there's a ton of value on today's card. I really do. I think there's a lot of value. You could pick your spots pretty easily. It wasn't easy for me picking games in college basketball today. I had to select, you know, I could have probably went over the whole card, but I had to select and pick and choose, and I was only going to do like 6 or 7, which we still kind of did, but it wasn't easy picking today's games in college basketball. But that's how we're going to start the show. We are going to start the show with college basketball. We're going to move right on into the NBA game, and then we're going to end the show with Thursday night football. That's my game plan. So we're going to get started here in a few minutes. If you guys are on Twitter, please do me the favor and please just repost the or repost the stream. Let people know you're in the building. Let people know I'm live. If you're on YouTube, just hit the like button. And if you haven't already, guys, go subscribe to my YouTube. I'm one person away from 140 subscribers. Taking on YouTube was tough. It still is tough. But moving forward here very soon, I think I'm going to start putting a lot of my effort into my YouTube. A lot of my content that I'm going to be doing is obviously going to be free. But I mean, you can always buy my subscriptions if you want to know. By the way, I do offer a straight up full on service now where it's a text message straight up. It's not like Dub Club. You don't get like it's not through a service like that. It's my own service. So you get a text message straight from me, just like we're boys, and it will come to you every day. Straight to your phone with my premium plays. It's a lot easier for especially the clients that really do just tail me and me alone because I'm also going to not only do you have access to asking me questions or just talking with me on betting or whatever throughout games, but I'll also send you all the live bets that I bet during my games as well that I can't get out in time to the Discord or anyone else. But you guys will get access to all of that with the texting service that I'm offering now. So it's pretty cool, man. Um, Obviously, it's a lot more work on my end. It's going to be a lot more personal with my members. Obviously getting into a group like that, but you're not going to be in a group. It is a one-on-one service that I'm going to provide you. Right now, I only do offer it to my long-term members in VIP. Um, and yeah, but I am opening it up to everybody shortly. So um, I'm trying to still get a couple of my long-term VIP members on board it with the whole thing. I haven't put anyone in yet, but I'm going to. I already sent out the thing. It's all in the works. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's going to be a new style that I'm bringing. And going to try to put my eggs into that basket. And like I said, I'm going to start putting a lot of content onto YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. I think starting next month, that's where a lot of my energy is going to go, and including into my website. So, because I'll always have articles for you guys. Them articles are never going to stop. My website is always going to be uh, I'm always going to have my website up, and I'm always going to try to keep it growing. You know, when I last year, 2023, we only had like 1,200, 1,100 people a month coming to my website, right? Guess what we are now in 2024? We got over 9,000 people coming to the website, bro. 9,000 people coming to the website a month now on the outletsv.com, which is really fucking awesome. I was happy to see that, because that means something I'm doing is right. Even though my website looks like shit, um, you know, people are still going, um, and people are still reading the articles that I write. Um, so I just got to keep it going. The problem why I'm not growing faster, and the main problem I have, is the amount of content. I am limited. I cannot. I need more people. I need more people that do content. I need more people. Same with my YouTube channel. That's why I really haven't pulled the trigger on my YouTube channel yet, because I need content creators and I don't have the money to pay anyone. So it is very, very tough to get someone to help you grow something, and for you to get their time when you can't pay them. And I don't expect anyone to do it for free. So it's just something that I have to just keep pushing and doing on my own until, I blow up, or, the website starts bringing in some revenue, or something starts going better. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to give up. The website is growing, and, you know, I just want to keep focusing on it. And I think I can really make YouTube and everything else blow up as well if I keep pushing that. So I'm just going to keep creating content and doing the best I can do, guys. But all of y'all that are making that happen, everyone that shows up to Plug Talk every day, everyone that goes to the website and just looks at my articles, even if you don't read them, even if you just go there and grab the play or whatever, man, I appreciate all you guys so much, bro, for real. Because when I got that recap from Google, um, on my website, they give you like they give you a 3 month, 6 month, and you can even opt in for a monthly recap and yearly for Google. When I got that the other day, showing my growth in the last year, I was really, really shocked. So that's awesome to see, man. Just means that I need to invest a little more, into my website and start putting more stuff on my website for y'all, and just offering you guys more, because if we're growing like that, then who knows where we could be in 2 years. So all right, Let's get started, man. Enough about me. I just wanted to give that good news. I was really appreciative. Made my day seeing that. So thanks to all y'all, man. Because it's all you guys making it happen. The 18 people in here, man. It's y'all. I know it. So thank you. All right. How did we do yesterday, right? All right. So let's get into appreciate you, man. Mike, appreciate you, bro. Good morning, by the way. Marcus, good morning, bro. Appreciate you being here as well. Uh, okay, Taylor, gang in the building, gang. Eagles tonight. Okay, all right. I know we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about them. I know a lot of people actually fading the Eagles tonight, and personally, I mean, we'll get to it, but yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I know a couple people that are going to be on the other side of that Eagles play. And I'm not the biggest Eagles fan here, but I don't know if that's a good move or not. We'll get into it. But yesterday, man, yesterday's recap, man. I did pretty well. I came out on top in VIP. Only by a half a unit. Really got let down by Harden. I had Harden's points and assists over 30 and a half. His fat ass was not on the court for the last 6 minutes of the game. I, wasn't it a close game? I don't understand what happened. I mean, I just got so pissed off, bro. I turned the TV off. Because I don't really listen. I don't listen to if I got games on, I can only have one game on with sound. So I don't really hear sound. I don't really have most games. I don't listen to the sound on. So I didn't know what was going on in that game, but when I looked, Harden was never on the court in the fourth quarter. Um, he literally got stuck at 19 points and seven assists because that's what I had him, points and assists. My fault. So he really got stuck there, and we had him over 30 and a half, man. So Harden was a huge letdown last night for me because that would have changed my whole night. Would have gave us a lot better. My biggest play that I had, the biggest play that I had was Texas Tech yesterday. I don't think I gave you guys Texas Tech on the show because it was a VIP play. It was my bigger play of the day. It was the play that you would have got if you would have bought the $5 play. You would have got Texas Tech laying the points, and they covered no problem. It wasn't even a sweat. Um, Troy, let's talk about Troy. It was a first half play, guys. It really was. So I didn't factor in. I really didn't factor in the fact that you know it is very early in the season, and these teams are going to need time to get back in the swing of things, and that's exactly what we've seen with Troy. So Troy came out and they did everything we thought they were going to do. I mean, from the beginning to the end of the first half, the full 20, they did everything we thought they were going to do, man. They looked fantastic. We hit it to a T. What happened? 3, 4 minutes into the second quarter, they couldn't keep up. They could not last the 40. And that was my fault. I that was my fault. We should have played Troy just on the with the points in the first half and took the money line in the first half, knowing that it's this time of year and we still need to, not only do we need to adjust, but the teams need to adjust and really figure out who they are, and we need to figure out who they are. But that was a good learning experience for me with Troy. Um, I promise y'all, just like I said yesterday, this team is a team to keep circled. I think this team has a good chance of being one of the best defenses in the mid majors by the end of the year. So Troy did let us down. They didn't get the cover. They didn't get the win. But it happens. Hofstra was a great call. They won outright. North Texas, great call. They won outright. We had some St. Bonnie's, blew them out. That was a really good call we had. There was a lot of good games we had yesterday. NBA wasn't too bad to us. I gave you guys Garland yesterday. That was easy fucking money. Darius Garland absolutely snapped yesterday. So I think that was our best bet. That was also a VIP of mine that I gave you guys because I gave Darius Garland out as a VIP play as well, and that smacked. So that was our two bigger plays was Darius Garland and Texas Tech yesterday for VIP. Even the free plays that I gave out did extremely well. I put them in the Discord, in the free channel in the Discord. I do a card now that I give to the community, and we did really well on the free card yesterday. Gave the community a lot of the same plays I gave in here. I just broke it down more so you guys ain't got to shift through and pick and choose everything. But overall, it was a really good day. Marcus, yeah, he did, man. Powell did not show up. I know when I looked, he only had like 4 points when I first looked, and I never just went back. I never went back and checked because I didn't bet Powell yesterday. I didn't feel it really. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was tough. I know Oliver was talking about. Yeah, I think you're talking about the Clippers game, right? Marcus on this one. That game was shady. Probably the Clippers game because it fucking was. Oliver was talking about the Lakers game being super shady as well. LeBron missing that free throw. There is a lot of stuff, man, that's going on in the NBA, and not just the NBA, in all sports, man, in all sports. And, you just got to keep an open mind, man. I'm not saying be a crazy conspiracy theorist or nothing like that, but you got to keep an open mind. There is a lot of money in this sports betting and throughout these sports organizations. All right. And anytime there's a lot of money involved with something, you better believe that shit serious, all right? So it's all sports, bro. All sports. So just keep an open mind to that, man. You gotta add that into your way of thinking. Because if not, I mean, you just gotta add that way into your thinking, man. You gotta keep that in the back of your head at all times. Always to have that narrative there. All right. Let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. Oh yeah, I gave the Kings out first half yesterday on the Pine Sports website. I did an article on the uh Kings first half. That hit as well. Kings first half. It was a minus four, minus 3.5, I think, and I think that cashed as well. So all right, man. So we're coming off of a good day, is my point. Let's have another good day. We're going to start with college basketball, and then we are going to move straight into NBA and NFL, and I'm going to have you guys out of here within an hour. All right, first game starts at 1 o'clock. It's starting in a few minutes, man. You got Utah Valley taking on North Dakota. Not my favorite game. The only reason why we're talking about this game right now is because it is a standalone game at 1 o'clock, and I'm sure people are going to want to have money on this bitch, right? Um, so this one, I'm kind of liking Utah Valley here. But again, it's a standalone game. Not easy, bro. Not an easy game to try to cap, if you ask me. So just be very cautious with this game. Um, you know, I wouldn't bet it personally, but I do think Utah Valley is probably the play here. I'm just not comfortable with two schools like this. And laying 5.5 points in a afternoon game, it's just a tough look for me. But I do kind of lean Utah Valley. I don't know these programs that well, honestly. So just I would be cautious with this one. I would be cautious with this one. Oh shit. Damn guys, I didn't even put up any of my stuff. Alright, give me a second. I gotta switch these screens over. I gotta switch these screens over. She a devil. She a bad little bitch. That song been stuck in my head all morning, man. All damn morning that song been stuck in my head, bro. All damn morning. She a devil. She a bad little bitch. She a devil. All right. I guess, man, y'all want to rock with the night? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to rock with the night, man. We could take a neon. Take a neon? Nah, man. Let's go back to the city. Let's go back to the hood. We're going back to the hood, y'all. All right. Here we go. Now let's do it. All right. Like I said, I think it's a Utah Valley spot, guys. Let me pull these boys up real quick. If I can get Ken Palm up on one of these screens, that would be great. Move this bitch down a little bit. All right. All right. Ken Palm, talk to me, baby. North Dakota, they only put up 56 points in their first game so far this year. It was against looks like a pretty decent team. But regardless, man, we don't trust this offense. Utah Valley won their last game by 29 points. They were on the road in that game as well. So it's not like they can't, it ain't like they can't ball on the road. We already seen it. We just seen it. And Utah Valley should be able to just tear apart this North Dakota, defense, man. I don't think they have the offense to keep up. So let's go ahead, lay the points in this early game on the road with Utah Valley, but be careful. All right. I don't have it on my list, but I do want to talk about it real quick. That Coppin State game versus UMBC, I would take I do think UMBC has a good chance to bounce back. They just took a bad loss. Coppin State could be the worst offense in the entire nation. All right. I'm just saying that right now. Coppin State could be the worst offense in the entire nation. This could be a good bounce back spot for UMBC, but I kept it off the list because it's another game that I'm not really comfortable with. But just watch that, okay? Because I do think there's a good possibility there for a complete blowout. All right. Um, this Bryant game, they're playing Buffalo. Um, One of the highest totals on the board. We have Bryant laying 6.5 points. You got Buffalo getting 6.5. We got a total of a 162. This game starts at 7 o'clock. It is in the group of games. I think this could be the highest scoring game of the night. I just see nothing that is making me think that this won't be a complete shootout. Both these teams have no defense. They both are ranked in the low 200s on KenPom for adjusted defense. Their offenses have looked good so far. Buffalo's defense hasn't really ever been that good, if you ask me. But Buffalo's offense, they've really been progressing over the years, man. In this Buffalo program, I think they're going to be able to score here, no problem. And if Bryant, we know Bryant's always had a good defense. This team is usually a really good 3-point shooting team. We haven't necessarily seen that this year, but we still know that Bryant is always going to have a above average offense, in my opinion. Um, I think we should look more towards on the Buffalo side here because we do have a bit of Buffalo at home getting 6.5 points. Line opened up at 5. So it's already moving in favor of Buffalo. If we get the right price on this Buffalo team total, yeah, boy, that total's at 78.5, y'all. Take that shit. I think Buffalo scores 80 plus tonight. So this is a really strong play for me. So Buffalo team total here, man, 78.5. I can't pass it up. Uh, they got Bryant 84.5. I would not be surprised if Bryant don't hit that number neither. So really like the over in this game. But I love Buffalo's team total here at 78.5. Now, just a full disclosure, real quick. I have gave out two team totals so far this year for VIP, and I lost them both. All right, so just full disclosure there. Last year, team totals were our bread and butter. We absolutely dominated team totals last year. This year, I'm off to an 0-2 start. So just take that with a grain of salt. All right. Or take it however you want. I just had to give you guys the 4-1-1 on that. I am 0-2 with VIP with my team totals, but I really do like Buffalo's team total tonight, y'all. Prince Jazz says, "What song?" Oh, you mean the one I was singing? She a devil. She a bad little bitch. She a devil. You don't know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, bro. I don't know who sings it though. I don't even know the name of it, but it's a good song. Go sing that shit. All you gotta do is sing it to Google Gemini, Prince Jazz, and they'll tell you what song it is. That's what I do. I'd be singing mad shit to Gemini. Like, what is this bitch? All right, let's keep it moving. Um, we got yeah, y'all didn't know I could sing, did y'all? Yeah. I'm a man of many talents. Tell y'all that right now. I'm a man of many talents. All right, got we got Nickel State taking it on Northern Kentucky. All right, we got Northern Kentucky laying 7 points here. You got Nicholls State coming in, getting 7 points in this game. We got a total of 142, slightly favored to the over in this one. NKU is at home. We are going to be laying the points with NKU here. The spread is getting away from us a little bit, guys. So if you're going to take NKU, take them now. You have two teams off to a bad start. Okay. Yes, they are off to a bad start. Uh, if you're looking at records, right? You're looking at records, you're like, bro, both these teams suck. Um, lucky for us, we don't just look at the records, okay? We deep dive and we go into stats and we go into the analytics and we handicap fucking games in here. That's what we do. So when you dig into Northern Kentucky a little bit, you see an 0-2 record, but I mean, how can you argue with who this team played? How can you argue that you gotta be impressed? You have to be impressed with Northern Kentucky. I mean, bro, they played FSU and Purdue. So they played Florida State and Purdue so far this year. Okay. Um they covered, right? So they covered. Um Let me see here. Both of them were true road games. First of all, both of them they went to Florida State and they went to Purdue. All right. On top of that, this Northern Kentucky defense held Purdue and Florida State to under 75 points. That is fucking impressive in my book. All right. Um this team is also shooting the three super well. This defense looks for real. I mean, I like everything about this Northern Kentucky team. This is a huge step down game for them. After playing Florida State and Purdue to start their year on the road. Now they're finally back home. I mean, bro, this could be a spot where they beat the shit out of Nicholls State for real. Nicholls State offense has not looked good. We seen Nicholls just lose to South Alabama and they were not impressive in that game at all. I much rather take NKU, who is 0-2, than take Nichols, who is 1-2, but look like shit. Especially when Northern Kentucky has not only played the much tougher teams as in as and they are bad. My bad, I couldn't get that out. And they are at home in a really big step down game. They have the much better defense. They're shooting the three well. They know how to get to the free throw line. I mean, what is there not to like about Northern Kentucky here? I love them. Absolutely love them in this game. So give me Northern Kentucky here. I'll lay the 7. Number is starting to get away from us, guys. So, like I said, if you're going to grab Northern Kentucky, grab it now. All right, because I can't see this line going down. I can only see it going up. So that's where I'm at in this game. Love Northern Kentucky here. I think it's a good spot. Doja Cat, paint the town red. Word, say that. Say that. Adding that shit. Appreciate you, bro. That might actually become our new intro music. You guys might hear that tomorrow for Plug Talk. Might be the intro, the Plug Talk tomorrow. All right, Northern Kentucky, man, we're on board. Let's ride. All right. By the way, that Utah game just started. Utah Valley just started. All right. What else are we going to talk about? What else are we going to talk about? South Carolina State versus Jacksonville. Not my favorite game. Same line. Jacksonville getting 7 points. They are at home here, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, I think they are at home here. Yeah, dude, I am really going to switch. Starting tomorrow, guys, we are switching our we will not be using DraftKings anymore starting tomorrow, all right? Because I can't get to it switches my roles every time. Every time it switches my games, man. Like it's so fucking annoying because I don't know what time these games start. All right, so on this one, we're going to be looking at we're going to probably be looking at South Carolina State here. I mean, this team is horrible. It wouldn't surprise me if Jacksonville blown them out. I do kind of like the over here, but it's not my favorite game on the board. To just you know, to be 100 with you, be careful with this game. All right, next game we got. Let me see. I really do love I don't have it written down, but I really do love Chattanooga today. I think you guys go ahead, lay the points. I think this is a great spot for Chattanooga. Like I said, I only picked a few games on the college card today because it's a tough card, and not too many good games. But I really do like Chattanooga. I didn't write it down here, but I do like Chattanooga today. I think you guys can lay the points. This Chattanooga team is not bad, man. And don't get me wrong, man. Who don't like Moorhead, right? Everyone likes Moorhead. But here, I don't know if that went over anyone's head, but get it? Just kidding. All right, man. Chattanooga, lay the points. Let's keep it moving, man. We are on to one of my favorite teams in the entire country. I think they're going to be an absolute gem this year. We got Grand Canyon. Oh shit, I forgot to talk about the Salukis. We got to go back, bro. Southern Illinois. I'm sorry, I'm a mess, man. Uh, Southern Illinois is getting 12 points against Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is at home laying 12 points. We got a total of 161 and a half. And it is slightly favored to the over. I can see this being a higher scoring game. I'm going to tell you guys this right now, man. Okay? If you go back and look at previous games, uh, with Southern Illinois and Oklahoma State. I don't know what it is, but bro, Southern Illinois has Oklahoma State's card. I don't know. They beat them outright all the time. They're always a double digit underdog, and Southern Illinois always beats Oklahoma State. I don't know why, if it's something in the water, if they just really hate these boys, or what. But the Salukis always play these boys hard, man. Give me Southern Illinois in this game. Bro, this could be another for 3 years in a row outright win for Southern Illinois against Oklahoma State. So, you know, take what you will with that, but I like Southern Illinois in this spot, bro. I was looking at it last night, and I was like, they did it again. I was like, they did it again. They gave them fucking double digits. Let's go. So, give me Southern Illinois in this spot, man. We're going to be taking. We're going to be fading uh, Oklahoma State in this game, man. All right. Now the one that I wanted to talk about, Grand Canyon taking on Arizona State. I am super biased in this game. Super, super fucking biased. Um, I advise you guys to take Arizona State, but I'm going to tell you all the reasons why to take Grand Canyon. All right. So I'm not betting this game just because I want to watch more. And the one thing I think, obviously, you guys know what got me on the fence is how Arizona State played Gonzaga. So you got Grand Canyon laying 5.5 points. You got Arizona State getting 5.5 points. And we got a total of 149.5 locked up on both sides. Arizona State's at a plus 185. This is a neutral site. So if this was Arizona State at home with a game like this, I would be like, yes, we are 1,000% going to be rocking with Arizona State here. It is a neutral site. I like Grand Canyon at neutral sites. They're a good team. They're favored here for a reason. And like I said, it's no secret, guys, that I'm a big Grand Canyon guy, right? We were heavy on them for the last 2 years. Uh, we're heavy on them this year. This is one of the teams. Grand Canyon made my mid-major article. These are one of the sleepers that I'm going to be looking for this year once again. This team looks to have another big year, and I think they're going to. They brought back some good players. Um, they have a ton of experience on this team. This GCU program is just getting better. That's all they're doing. They're growing. They're getting better. More money is being sunk into the program every year. I'm not loving Arizona State really as much as everyone else is, but I can definitely see why the hype is around Arizona State the way it is. Because after that Gonzaga game, I mean, I was super impressed with Arizona State, man. Because I told you guys already, Gonzaga is probably right now, low key, the best team in the country. Like, they look fucking amazing. Between them and Baylor, man, I don't know who, but Gonzaga is incredibly good. So the way Arizona State played them really made me pump my brakes a little bit on fading Arizona State. And I can kind of see why a lot of people are hyped about this team now. But at the end of the day, you still got GCU. They're fast. They have a huge rebounding advantage in this game, right? Uh, and we also know that GCU is great at drawing fouls. So for all them reasons, I like Grand Canyon here. Um, you know, it's just a lot of points, man. It's a lot of points, and I don't think Arizona State is quite ready to run like that yet. I don't know how to word it. I just don't. I ain't got much faith in it yet, man. I don't. They look great against Gonzaga, yeah, but can they keep that up, man? You know, you look at Grand Canyon, they are way more experienced too. So I'm looking here on KenPom right now. Grand Canyon is actually ranked 38th in the nation, right? For D1 experience. 38th in the nation for experience this year. Like, this team is full of production, man. This team is full of growth. And like I said, they're favored on a neutral court here by 5.5 for a reason. And honestly, Arizona State could be a huge public play today. They could be a huge public dog. So, you know, Yeah, man. I am. It is. You can definitely say that. A lot of people would say no, you're out of your mind. I agree. Uh, yep. We're going to be rocking with Grand Canyon here, guys. But this was a tough one for me. This was a very tough one for me. Believe it or not, very tough one for me. Just because I don't want my bias to get in the way. All right, next game we got LSU taking on Kansas State. LSU's getting 8.5 points here. Kansas State is laying 8.5 points. We got a total of 149.5 locked up on both sides at a minus 110. This is probably quote unquote the best game of the night. It definitely looks the most appealing, to the eye. I mean, this is a good game. I ain't gonna try to, downgrade it. This is a good game. Uh, and boy, do I think we have a fucking dog barking. I mean, to give LSU 8.5 points is an absolute fucking joke. Um, I love LSU here. Yeah, we know LSU lost to K State last year, but that's more reason to take them here, right? Because now LSU is coming in with revenge on their mind. LSU really ended last year excellent. They look great in conference. They really had a lot of good things going to end their year, and they really followed up to start this year with that same type of energy. Um, you know, I do think they're ranked top 15. Both teams are ranked top 15. Now K State, we just seen them play Cleveland State and the numbers don't look good. Sure, they won and they comfortably won, but you look at the numbers, man, and you look at Kansas State's 2-0 record, you can really be fooled, guys. It is kind of like a smokescreen because K State is 0-2 against the spread. They have yet to cover a game, and they have yet to face anyone nearly as good as LSU. So you got to be really careful, man. Kansas State has struggled a lot with rebounding. They have struggled a lot with turnovers. They have struggled a lot with free throws. And I'm naming all of the fundamentals that you need to be a good basketball team in college basketball today. And we have not seen any of this from Kansas State. And that's just facts. Go look at their numbers. Um, the basic fundamentals are not looking good so far for Kansas State. It's going to take them time. And now here you are playing an LSU team as an 8.5 point favorite. No way. Um, I think for all them reasons alone, just the fundamentals, I think they could lose this game outright. I like LSU here. I think we have a live dog. Give me LSU at plus 300. Give me the 8.5 points. I'm rocking with LSU in this one, man. All right, next game we got ba ba ba. Damn, that's about it. I mean, we'll talk about this Omaha and UNLV game, but that's all we got. And then we'll move to NBA. We got one NBA game, and then we got the God damn it. Oh, the NFL game. I'm losing my mind, bro. All right. We got UNLV. Hold on, my bad. All right, we got UNLV coming in playing Omaha. It looks like Omaha is 17.5 point dog. UNLV is a 17.5 point favorite. We're at a 146.5 here, slightly favored to the under. Um, I mean, UNLV, like I said, on big spreads like this early, we just ask ourselves, is it justified? And yeah, absolutely, I think this is justified. I mean, UNLV is super improved from last year. This is not the same team. They look a lot better. We just seen them play Memphis, and to be fair, they looked really good against Memphis, guys. They really did. You know, it was over the weekend. They looked super competitive. UNLV just they got the offense, man. Their offense looks fantastic. Um, and now here you are playing an Omaha defense that is fucking terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. They are actually Omaha. Let's see what their adjusted defense is. 302. 302 in the nation, bro, is Omaha's adjusted defense efficiency. And you got a UNLV team that is absolutely about the shit on Omaha tonight. I like the over here. I like the over 146. I think UNLV can put up 90 by themselves. Uh, and I like UNLV's team total, wherever it may be. Let's see where it's at. Wherever it may be. It's only at an 82 and a half. I could see UNLV putting up 85 tonight, 85, 90, somewhere around there. Give me UNLV here, man. We're rocking with them. I think you go lay the 17 and a half as well. Uh, I think you go lay the points as well. I can't see Omaha getting over 75 here. No way. I can't really see Omaha really reaching 70 to be fair. So I definitely like UNLV to end our college basketball night here. So yeah, give me UNLV here and their team total. All right, we got the Mavericks taking on the Jazz. Oh, my bad, guys. I gotta answer this email real quick. Tell these people I gotta call them later. Looking for a part-time job, man. It's not fucking easy right now, bro. Ain't no one giving jobs, bro. And I just want a part-time job. Like, I still can't find that bitch. It's crazy. All right, we got the Mavericks and Jazz. So, only NBA game of the night. Um, and I'm glad it's the Mavericks at least, right? At least we got the Mavericks. So we got the Mavericks taking on the Jazz here. Mavericks are on the road laying 9.5, man. I mean, Jesus, this number is starting to climb, right? The Jazz getting 9.5. We got a total of 231.5 in this one, so pretty high total. Um, everything in me wants to take the Mavericks, man. Everything in me wants to take the Mavericks. But this is a lot of points to be giving a good Jazz team. Yes, the Jazz are on a back to back. I get it, man. Like it's not an easy spot to be. The Mavericks are clearly the better team, without a doubt, if you ask me. It's just a lot of points, bro. It is a lot of points. Um, I think this is more of a prop game than it is a side game. I mean, there's just a lot of. I think this game does go over. I think it could turn into a shootout. The Jazz has lost a ton of their fucking home games, man. They lost 12 of their last 13 home games. Like that is really, really not a good sign. Um, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I think you stick to props here. You look at the Mavericks, they have failed to cover the spread in 6 of their last 7 road games. So you got a team that's not covering on the road. You got a team that's losing at home. We know the Jazz are good, right? I think they are. But we know the Mavs are better, but are they better by 9 points, almost double digits? I just don't think that I can't say that they are. So I think we look at props in this game, man. I really do. I think we look at props. So Luca, we know Luca on the road against bad teams, he snaps, man. He really does. But is this considered a bad team? I don't even think the Jazz have a losing record, do they? Yes, they do. Jazz does have a losing record, so we will. I guess you could say it's a bad team. Then they got a losing record. But anywhere where I'm going with this is you got to look at Luca. Luca plays extremely well on the road. I like taking Luca on the road. You look, Luca's been a triple double machine on the road, man. Triple double machine on the road, and you're getting his triple double tonight at a plus 450. I'm taking it, bro. I'm taking Luca for a triple double. I like Gofford tonight as well. You look at Gofford, they got his points at 10.5. He's been hitting 15 plus in the last 6 games, 7 games. I mean, I don't know if it's that much, but he's been killing it. All right, so I really like Gofford, man. Really like Gofford's points here. I like Luca. That's for the Mavs. We look on the other side. I mean, I guess we could look at Sexton here. I don't know, man. Uh, let's go to the AI and let's see what they say real quick. Um, hopefully they'll match up with a couple of mine, and then I'll get to the comments, guys. All right, so they got Najee Marshall, 3 pointers to go under, but it is at a plus 130. So Najee Marshall's 3 pointers and points to go under tonight. So under 1-3 made at a plus 130, and then under 8.5 points at a minus 135 is what the AI likes tonight. For the over, the best over it's got is Keontae George rebounds and assist over 8.5. That's what it likes. And Colin Sexton's turnovers over 1.5. So that's what the AI likes tonight. Uh, Also, let's see here. Hit in the last 4 games. Yep, there it is. Daniel Gofford's points. Daniel Gofford's points hit in the last 4 games. Daniel Gofford's points and rebounds hit in the last 4 games. Uh, so that's what it has when it comes to the NBA 100% sheet for the AI. That's just automated sheets that I just read to y'all right there. That's not even getting into half the shit that you could do in this game. Luca game time decision, bro. Does this line look like Luca's not playing? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. This line would not be at a 9 if Luca was out. Yeah, Kessler is definitely out. I'm pretty sure Kessler is definitely out. Luca's assist has been a wagon. You're right on that. I mean, if you're going to take Luca, take his PRA, right? That's where I would go. You take Luca, take his PRA because we know he can do it all. He can literally do it all. Luca 3 threes, Gofford 10 points and 5 rebounds. I like that, Prince Jazz. I could see that. That's probably good money too, bro. I think you could ladder Gofford up a little, man. I would ladder Gofford up to like 15 points, honestly. Get that plus money, man. Get that plus money, man. And you're saying Lively 5 rebounds. Okay. Okay, I can see it. All right. So that's what I got for y'all in this one, man. I think this is a prop game. I advise y'all to just take props in this game. If you were to want to take a side, like I said, I lean the Jazz with the points, but everything in me wants to take the Mavericks, man. Because I can just see it. I can just see the Mavericks coming out here and just balling, bro. We know they are the better team. It's just so hard for me to lay this many points on the road against the Jazz, man. I like the Jazz at home, and I like the Jazz as a team. I truly do. Um, it's just super tough, man. Super tough. But yeah, props are definitely not. Props are definitely the way to go here, and I probably am going to have 1 or 2 of them for VIP that I didn't even mention here. So pretty locked in on props in this game. All right. Let's go to the NFL. You said Gofford's points, 15 points is a plus 240. Take it, bro. I think it's good. I'm telling you, I think that's good money, Prince Jazz. I really do, man. I think that's good money. All right, let's see what we got here for the NFL, and then I'll get you guys up out of here. All right, so we got the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders in primetime football, Thursday night football tonight. Pretty big game here. Um, some people are saying the line is a bit disrespectful to the Commanders. Uh, I don't think so. I know the public is probably. I don't. It's hard to say that the public is going to be on the Commanders here, right? Like, would y'all think it's kind of hard to say that here? Because I could see it being either way, honestly. After the performance that we just seen uh from uh from the Eagles, it might not be that crazy for the public to be on them here. All right, let me give you guys the lines. We got the Commanders getting 4 points. We got the Eagles laying 4 points. We got a total of 49.5 here. Slightly favored to the under at a minus 112. After us just seeing the Eagles put up 30 something points in their last game, they're giving us a pretty heavy total here. So I can see why it's favored to the under. You got the Commanders at a plus 170 on the money line, and the Eagles at a minus 205. So, I mean, you got this is obviously a big matchup, right? Because I believe this is for first place in the NFC East, right? Uh, I mean, that's what this is on the line when these two play tonight. So you really got to look at that first, right? This ain't just a regular game. This is a big game. Washington is coming off a 28-27 loss to Pittsburgh, and Philly, like I just said, they put up 30 something points against the Cowgirls. They both are coming in with a pretty even record. Um, I mean, this is just a pretty all around even game, if you ask me, on both sides of the ball. It's not an easy pick, man. It's not. This is another game I think that we could probably take the over in. Um, it wouldn't surprise me if this don't turn into a shootout. But I thought the same thing about the last primetime game, and we got absolutely cooked. So I don't know, man. I mean, do we go back? Do we go back to props in this one? I mean, I tore up props in the last Eagles game. I'm looking here. There's nothing that really just separates these guys, man. I don't want to. I don't want to lay this number. I don't. Let me see. Commanders are 7-2-1 against the spread in their last 10 games. Eagles are 5-5 against the spread in their last 10 games. I mean, why is it recency bias, guys? Is that what this is? Because I mean, it looks really, really good to take the Commanders here. My one big worry about that is the public being on the Commanders with me. I don't want them on there. Uh, you know, Super tough, man. Super tough game. I would love to hear some of y'all's thoughts here. Barkley at home rushing attempts is going over 18 and a half. I can see that, Prince Jazz. Barkley has just been fucking savage. All right. So I want to tell y'all right now, I I like the Eagles. I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not falling for it. Give me the Eagles at home. They should be able to beat the Commanders tonight by a touchdown. Um, I hate this four line. I hate the Commanders are an underdog here. Uh, it doesn't look right. It just looks fishy, man. The Commanders have been playing decent football. Okay, uh, they have they have a good quarterback. Like I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just read y'all even against the spread, man. They're covering games. We just recently started to see the Eagles do anything. So, yeah, man. I mean, if y'all think I'm wrong, tell me, please, because your guess is good as mine in this one. I'm about to jump into player props now. I'm trying to bring up the bot for y'all now. Because I'm backing the bot when it comes to NFL. Bro, this bot has been insane when it comes to NFL player props, bro. Like it's been an absolute fucking gem. The unders have been incredible with this betting bot. All right. So we'll start with the overs. Devontae Smith. Loves Devontae Smith here. Likes the over in his receiving yards, guys. My bad. Likes the over in Devontae Smith's receiving yards. They got the line at a 54.5. It is at a minus 130. They are projecting him to get 68 receiving yards tonight. This line is hit in 7 of the last 3 games. They also like Fowler for a sack. You can get it at a plus 145. This number has hit in 6 of the last 4 games. Um, and they also like Barkley receiving yards at a 13.5. That's where it's at. Now, when we go to the unders, and this is where the bot has been doing its best work when it comes to the NBA. I mean, when it comes to the NFL, is picking these unders. Um, wow. It likes Jaden Daniels for an interception to go under tonight at a minus 120. So they're projecting him not to get any interception at all at a minus 120. This has hit in 8 of the last 10 games. It also likes Reed Blankenship's tackles and assists to go under 6.5. It's at a minus 145. And then it's also got uh this one is a very close one though. There's not really a good mean or median here, because it's got AJ Brown's receptions under 5.5 at a minus 155. They're only projecting him to get 4.5 tonight. So I don't like that one too much, but all the other defensive props I like a lot. It's a market that ain't touched much, and the bot has been absolutely killing them in the NFL. All right, now let's see what you guys have to say. Barkley at home. Oh, that was Prince Jazz. You already said that. All right. So that looks like what we got, man. All my action tonight is in college basketball. I gave you guys my best bets. I gave you guys my best bets that I had in college basketball. Tonight was not an easy card to work, but we got it done, man. And I appreciate everyone that did tune in today. We didn't have the biggest show. Not many people showed up, but I appreciate the ones that did, man, for real. I'm gonna give you guys let's go with Buffalo team total. Take that shit to the bank, guys. All right. Let's take that shit to the bank. We're about to hit another best bet today. All right. Make it what, 3 in a row? No, 2 in a row because I think we missed the day before. But yeah, we're going to get back on track here, man, with these best bets. Let's start a little run. We got yesterday's right. Let's get today's, man. We're going to be back in Buffalo's team total here. Let's go see where it's at again, just so I know. 78.5. Did it go up? I think it might have went up. So go take it now. Buffalo's team total 78.5 at a minus 110. as tonight's best bet. Remember, guys, I do have a uh, cash and compensate play of the day for only $5. We hit our last two. So we hit our last two. So we're like, I think we're 7-3 in our last 7-3 in our last 10 on our cash and compensate plays. But I will have one every single day for college basketball. So if you guys are ever looking for a play that you can absolutely smack, I got you. It is a cash and compensate, meaning I'll send you the play. You just gotta pay me when it cashes. If it don't cash, then you obviously don't pay. All right, man. You guys have a great night. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It was a small show today, but that's okay, man. We need small shows, especially on days like this, because, like I said, our weekend starts today. Um, I got a lot of content to make for this weekend, so it's going to be a long one for me. Got a lot of articles to write. I got a lot of videos to make. So, all right, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Good luck with your bets tonight. If you guys need any help with betting at all, you guys know how to reach me. Join the Discord. Our DMs are always open, or you can always ask the community in the Discord. It's just a good place to get information. Like I told you guys, if you're interested in the texting service that I now have, please hit me up. I'll send you more information about it. And if you want to move forward, we'll move forward and we'll get you into that service. VIP is only $10. Man, join up, man. It is only $10, and I promise you're going to make your money. Look at Texas Tech yesterday. You would have made your money back for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, man, off of just Texas Tech yesterday. Like, easy money, man. All right, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow for another plug talk. Remember, early 9:30 tomorrow. We have a huge fucking day tomorrow. So yeah, man, make sure you guys lock in with us, man. We'll be here at 9:30 tomorrow morning, talking everything college football and college basketball.